morning and welcome back to Fox 23 News at 9. I'm Bailey Wilborn filling in for Zach. The Mississippi State Bulldogs take part in their final road game of the season this weekend as they head to Fayetteville to take on the Arkansas Razorbacks. The Bulldogs had to win 3 out of their next 4 games to make it into a bowl game, and next week they play Alabama. So you would say that this is a must-win for the Bulldogs. However, Mississippi State has yet to win on the road all season. Junior linebacker Errol Thompson talks about what it's going to take to get their first road win.
Start fast, come out and start fast. Play to our standard. Last couple of weeks, last 3-4 weeks actually, we haven't came out and played to our standard. So it's going to be a big emphasis this game.
The Washington Nationals completed an improbable journey Wednesday night, winning the first World Series in franchise history by toppling the Houston Astros 6-2 in the Game 7 of the Fall Classic. You're looking at the final out of a magical run. The road team won all 7 games of this series, and Washington rallied from behind to win 5 elimination games this postseason. The Nationals become the second team in history to win the World Series after being at least 12 games below 500. And while the team celebrated on the field and in the clubhouse in Houston, thousands of Nationals fans celebrated outside in the elements back in the nation's capital.
I told them before the game, I said, hey, I want you guys to just treat this as just another game. It's game 184, which is hard to do. I said, but we made it this far. Just play one more game, one more 1-0, and they did that tonight.
I wasn't going to pitch him unless we were going to win the World Series and have a lead. I mean, he was going to help us win. I didn't want him. He was available, and I felt it was a game that he was going to come in had we tied it or taken the lead. He was going to close the game in the 9th after I brought Osuna in had we kept the lead.
Now, with the 2019 World Series over, it's time to take a look at who has the best odds to win next year's series. The Houston Astros fans who just watched their team suffer the biggest World Series upset in 29 years have something to look forward to. They are currently the favorites to win next year's World Series at 4-1. And the Atlanta Braves have the 3rd best odds, which are 10-1. The Los Angeles Dodgers and New York Yankees have the 2nd best odds at 5-1. So with the offseason officially beginning today, we will see what moves the teams will make to help better those odds for themselves. The Golden State Warriors are off to a slow start this year without Klay Thompson, but things just got a whole lot worse for them last night. Hosting the Phoenix Suns in their brand new arena, Warriors star guard Steph Curry drives inside during the 3rd quarter and falls over 2 Suns players. The 2-time MVP was on the court in obvious pain afterward. Curry, trying to cushion his fall, landed awkwardly and broke a bone in his left hand. GM Bob Myers says the team will know more about Curry's timetable to return once he's been evaluated further. EA Sports says it's considering a restart to its NCAA football franchise video game. The popular game pitting NCAA football teams against each other, with fans calling the plays and moves, was discontinued after it was sued for profiting off of player likeness without proper compensation. On Tuesday, the NCAA's Board of Governors voted to permit student athletes to profit off their names and images. That move could clear the way for a reboot of the game. No comment yet from EA Sports on when such a restart could happen.